Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, and of course part of the college football playoff. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Indiana Hoosiers against the Miami Hurricanes. With EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Checking in before the game with the Hoosiers head coach. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Vaughn. They bring him down after a short gain there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but it's a first down as they keep the opening drive going. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7.
A big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs...
Football comes out. Out is scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
Looking to scramble.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football, and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination, coverage and rush working together.
And he drops back in the gun, looking for 6. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Makes the catch. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll run it with the draw play. Running through the tackle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Got the first down and still motoring. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on, and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
The pressure's on. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Receiver makes the grab. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage play.
It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, an inside handoff, and they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing.
He's got space. First down, looking for more now. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
quickly. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Hoover. Pulls it in, it's Richard. Defense will make the stop, as it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Again, sets up a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Breaking free on the right. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Motion now from the tight end. And he'll set up to throw. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. No, he didn't get in. He stopped short. It'll bring up third and goal. So here we go. Third and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Dropping back. It's Hoover. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
This defense better not get too comfortable. They threw it on 3rd and 1 because they're likely going for it on 4th and 1.
The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on 4th down in this drive. They're going for it again. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Chris, that's a great stop on 4th down. The whole key for a defense in that situation is to pursue the football. Get multiple guys to the ball. They're able to do that. Look at them run, make the tackle. They're destroying.
He's got a crease. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been...
And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaking tackles and going. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. offense is back out there on the field. Trying to run, it's Richard. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do. Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
And the returner heads out of bounds. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Here the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. To cap it up with a touchdown. We talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime. And now to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games. Leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the 3rd quarter with another drive?
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. Open field ahead. Tackle made after a big gain.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
And they misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
So here we go. Let's see what the play call is on 4th and long from their own 40. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. To the air, it's Hoover. Makes a quick grab. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4th, as they pick up 6 on the first down pass. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit as he released it, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
The offense just 1 for 3 on 4th down tries today. Here comes a 4th attempt. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Heads out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
4th down, looking to throw for it. It's another deep shot. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And the Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Here comes the pressure. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Got an opening here. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later.
Breaks, has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Still no answer for this offense.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Oh, he's got open space. But, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Way too much speed in that play. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Spins away from defenders. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. There's contact on the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down.
He's got space. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense makes a recovery and takes off.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Oh, this is going to haunt him the rest of the game. Wide open down the field. The only thing that you cannot do as a quarterback is overthrow this player. You've got to underthrow him, if anything. You've got to get the completion down the field. A big play almost always leads to a score, and here they're going to miss out.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Coming after him. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
He missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains 3 after that miss.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. And he was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job. Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. He could go. Oh, and he goes out at the 1. So close to a pick six there, but a great play.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes?
Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations, and here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He's forced out of bounds after a nice gain. And that'll get us to the 2-minute timeout. Offense will set up on first and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Miami.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. using his legs. It's Richard. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This linebacker's ability to diagnose allows him to play behind the line of scrimmage. A great tackle for loss there, and this defense is humming.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. That's caught. It's Becker. Oh, he's in the clear now. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What an outstanding effort by this wide receiver. Again, good ball placement, and it allows for yards after the catch, there's no doubt. But then it's about the effort, the athleticism, and the want-to of that player on the outside. He does a great job. Once that ball is in his hands, you could tell there was no denying him that first down.
Indiana has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Outstanding coverage in the back end. They play nickel defense here at a defensive back, and this coverage is marvelous. There's really nowhere to go with the football, and because of that, you can tell this quarterback patting the football, holding it in the pocket, and that allows the rush to get home. Great combination of coverage and rush working together here.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game, and that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback, and even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure, and here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
He makes the grab. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
That is a risky play call by this offensive coordinator, but the gamble pays off. A massive fourth down conversion to move the chains. Sometimes you just got to risk it for the biscuit, and here they're able to get it done. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
This sets him up to really have a stranglehold of this game, Chris. An opportunity to go up 2 possessions. Got to put this ball in the end zone. This is your best play call. As a play caller, you've got to empty this play sheet right here and get this ball in the end zone.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run this one in.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your...
Touchdown, Hoosiers! This offense really clicking. The Hoosiers punch right back.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Gotta go. It's fast tempo. It's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start.
It's caught. He's breaking free. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
The key to playing great defense is tackling in space. And here, just an easy completion for the offense, short of the first down marker, and they can't get him down to the ground. That is so frustrating for a defense. Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
He's running out of time here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Florida Gators and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and how
nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Gators offense will have the football first. And here comes Aaron Philo. He threw for 5 touchdowns in a victory last time out. They'll run this play from the pistol. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wideout. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Smacks him with the stiff arm. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now the play fake. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's a give the ball. Here's a little room there. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right on the money. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Gators are rolling down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Handoff ball running left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
It's a good decision by the quarterback. The defense was blitzing, so he threw hot to his running back out on the perimeter of the field, but just a better job tackling by the defense to now set up 4th down.
Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Going for the block is great and all, but you have to stay on your path and avoid the kicker. The roughing the kicker penalty really sets up this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection. Looking to make a big play there. So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff for Ball. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Touchdown, Gators! Quick strike through the air for the score.
defense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Buffaloes offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. And you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense.
And I tell you what I love about the battle of these wide receivers, both these guys, they picked their spot. They came here for an absolute reason, to shine with their QB. Who can get on the same page early in this football game? Both these guys, Jesse, elite playmakers we've seen be ballers in college football.
Yeah, these portal receivers, they are explosive, and they give their offense a different dimension. And you know these guys are going to get their looks, they're going to get their throws, and I expect both guys to make a lot of plays in one-on-one coverage. What I want to see, when one of these guys gets doubled, who can go up and make the play even when the defense has the right play call? To me, that's going to be a big issue in this game. I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Pulls and fires complete. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's Lewis to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Young. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run inside, it's Young. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Lewis to throw. That one comes out hot down the right side. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Plucks it out of the air. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll stop play momentarily for the injured Buff. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Play fake, Lewis. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Man, you have to love getting to the quarterback early in this football game. Your first drive. How about your offense? They already took care of business, put up points for you. Now you're getting to the quarterback, getting sacks. Great start for this squad.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot. so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running inside, it's Pryor. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. The play action fake. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Gators will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Catches it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Lewis fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Lewis wants to pass. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Quick release by the QB. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
4th down, Lewis. He's got his man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Throwing. Lewis. Got a man. It's Atkins. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Buffaloes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to run it. Oh, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's a give the ball. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Nestles it in at the 35. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touch.
Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea, and when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Pryor. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Here's Lewis to throw. Got a man, it's Young.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Lewis to throw. Unloads to the right. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. On the gun on third down, Lewis makes the grab. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Buffaloes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Young. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him.
Grabs it. They will score. Touchdown, Bucs. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had every...
Turning it on! Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Under fire. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Gators send out the punt unit. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Lewis makes the grab. It's Young. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Might be calling a hot route. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Lewis wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Lewis from the gun on third down. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Gators offense ready to go on the attack. Based on this field position, Jesse, they need to get something on the board before the half.
And they've got to be aggressive too, Reese. They've got the weapons to attack and try to steal a field goal here.
You practice these situations all during the week. You know you got to be fast, take advantage of the clock. It's stopping, making sure you're throwing the football down the field to try to get some points.
Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's going to throw deep right side. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it down the field. Touchdown, Gators! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye that full Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. And it's the home squad in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. And now back to your game in Boulder. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
The Gators will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Pulls and fires complete. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Running inside. It's Welch. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Red pass, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Pressure coming. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Gets the back moving. Lewis to throw for it on 4th. Here's a heat. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Throwing, Lewis. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The Buffaloes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Colorado!
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Here's Lewis to throw. That's caught. It's Welsh. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. In the red area, it's Taylor. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Lewis. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Couldn't find a man last time, and they're backed up. 3rd and goal at the 11. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. The sweet feet buy a little time. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the stomping has commenced.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Coming out with it, it's Abrams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days. And